Oh, boom. Boom, boom, boom. What's cooking?
Yeah, baby.
Baby.
Kid, I don't know. Kid Mental, everybody. Give it up for Kid Mental. Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, brother.
Hey, baby.
Hey, baby. I don't know.
Quarantine.
Grown Dad Quarantine. Holla at your boy. I love that. I don't know. So I don't know when I started saying, hey, baby, but it was on stage. It was on stage like six months, a year ago. I don't know. But I don't know if you saw, there was a kid, there's a mom that is a friend and a fan, and her kid did a 30-second impression of me.
Yeah.
It is absolutely ridiculous. Wait, I don't know if I can show it. I'm gonna try to find it.
You gotta pull it up.
I don't know if I can now.
Oh,
I have no idea. I should have done this before I started the show. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Did you see when did you listen to the part? Because I don't know if you were skipping through when I engineered it, when you went, hey, baby, and then Brad Williams was like, what do you say? And then you repeated yourself, but then I picked you up.
Yeah.
Like, hey, baby.
I know. Quit playing with my voice in your dungeon, okay?
I think it was funny.
But yeah, you can my Grown Dad Business Podcast, you can hear all Kid Mental's beats because we can't be live because we don't want to kill each other.
No.
So yeah. No, I'd actually found the video.
19.
Kid, are you drinking?
I am not. I'm about to pass out.
I know you're an essential worker. So
yeah.
I mean, I know you don't think, but Jesus knows. Okay.
I just fell asleep during DuckTales, so I know I can't even.
Haven't we all? I mean, in your life.
But I like DuckTales, though.
Everybody has fallen asleep to DuckTales. Let's be honest.
And we're watching that Rise of Ninja Turtles.
Oh yeah,
it's pretty cool. The animation is pretty dope. I can't believe people are marking it down.
Oh yeah. Well, tonight, dude. Tonight I have lots of guests. My friend, I have a bunch of comedian friends coming in. My friend Ian McIntosh, Pittsburgh comedian, very funny. He's moving, of course. Another great Pittsburgh comedian.
Oh,
sorry, more spots.
Yeah, more spots. Yeah.
And also, my friends Terry Jones and T-Robe. Tonight they premiered their new show called Light Up and Laugh. I'm gonna have them later. We're gonna cut up, talk about the show.
Light Up and Laugh.
Yeah.
I think they don't they have like Jerome Bettis or something like that on there?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm gonna play the trailer later too because I'm a full production studio, baby.
Boom.
Oh, there's wifey.
Hey,
cheers. Boom.
Wendy. Hey, I can't see you. I don't want to see your arm. Your hand.
That's how she rolls. You know
Let me see your face. Come on, I haven't seen you guys in
His face isn't ready for the camera.
She's not ready for camera.
Give me side profile.
This took me an hour. Look at this. And this is all I have.
Hi, Wendy.
Hi to the wifey. Also, I have my comedian friend and movie critic Sean Collier calling in.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, and we're gonna do a segment called he's always like, I used to review movies with him, and we're gonna talk about what movies we shouldn't watch, like what we shouldn't watch during quarantine.
Not watch. Don't watch this.
Absolutely.
It's just gonna rock you. Yeah. Well, you got so many.
Right. I just remembered that I forgot my notes. Okay.
Oh, you got them? Did you get your Post-its?
No, look, dude, look at this. Look, this is
Slap
a real
it on your computer.
Every late show host has cards. Look, I got cards, baby. Look at this.
Oh, look at that.
Look, there's the lineup. You don't get to see it.
It's color coded. Look at that.
It's not color coded.
It's color. It's okay.
I like to circle things. I like being organized. Okay.
That's nice. Yeah.
By the way, I just want to say episode 10.
Episode 10, baby.
I've been doing this for 10 weeks. What the hell is the matter with me?
10 weeks.
I like drinking.
Been in this house for so long.
Yeah, we've been in here for a while. I like drinking on Friday night.
Show everybody a shirt.
Oh, everybody a shirt. Let me get into that.
Stand up. Just stand up real quick.
Hey, yeah. Look at this. Boom.
Boom, baby. That's my favorite one.
Designed by Kid Mental. Printed by Ink Division.
Ink Division, baby.
Yeah. I want to give a shout out to Ink Division. Can I give some shout outs now, Jerome?
Yes.
And then I'm on toast. I want to shout out to Ink Division, ink-division.com. They print all my shirts. Jerome has helped me design them. You can go check them out. I'm trying to produce the show as well. Go check out Ink Division. If you go check out my website, my links, you'll find them. I sell this shirt and other shirts. And if you use the coupon code GDB10, you can get 10% off. And that's pretty rad. And also, they're giving 15% off bulk orders for small business, entertainers, musicians, comedians, podcasters. Hit up Ink Division. That's what I want to tell people. That's what I want to tell you. They've been really good to me. So, also, this is shout out time, Jerome. So, shout out to Mary Mac Bakehouse. And you can go check out marymacpodcast.com. It's a podcast about baking. And she sends food. It's amazing. And these are and I want to hit up local sponsors right now. I'm hitting up local. Ink Division serves nationwide. But I also want to give a big shout out to one of my new favorites, Lucha Street Tacos in Bridgeville, PA. Next week, they're opening for all days next week because Allegheny County is in yellow. So Lucha Street Tacos will be open. But tomorrow they'll be open 12 to 8. I might go and get tacos from Lucha Street Tacos. It's in Bridgeville. A lot of great places, but giving a shout out to my homie. Boom. And that's it. And Kid Mental. Guys. Hey, cheers to you, my friend. Look at this. I got a tiny bit of JMO left.
Yeah, baby.
Oh, this is it. Look, this is hard to do. Oh, that's gonna be a lot. That's okay. Well, you know what? It's Friday. Look, my wife is like, "You're disgusting." So, cheers to you, kid.
Cheers.
Boom. He put up a Mio. Boom.
That's my flosser.
Oh, it looked like I thought it was a Mio thing.
Yeah.
Hey, real quick. Before I know I'm giving shout outs to friends and sponsors, but I also want to give out a shout out to the main sponsor of the show, kid. Now, this is a great service I use called StreamYard. I also have a microphone. I got a ring light now. I got a real production studio. And, it's all brought to you by really my mom, Annette. That's right. Brought to you by Annette, everybody. It's brought to you by Annette, my mom. That's her 1992 glamour shot that's on Kid Mental's face. So give a shout out to my mom, Annette.
Shout out.
Kid, dude, thank you so much for opening the show again and hanging out with me.
No problem, man.
Always
Thanks for having me.
Go
Always
check out my
fun.
friend kidmental.com. You do theme songs. You do
Theme song,
music.
music,
Go
illustrate
check it out.
everything.
My brother, I love you. Be safe.
Be
We'll talk
safe.
soon.
Be well. All right, Joe.
Bingo. Boom, baby. My friend Kid Mental. I always say, they're like, how did you meet Kid Mental? I literally found him doing beats on Instagram, and I was like, who the hell are you? And you got 3 kids, and you want to design art and dope, amazing, creative person. So that's dope. Hey, I forgot what I was gonna say. I'm already getting hammered, guys. It's the happy hour show. Let's get with it, okay? Boom. Look, graphics. How do you like me now? Oh, I found the video. So this is a little guy named Jason. I think he's 11 years old. He watches his the Daily Dad with his mom every day. And this is, I played it, but I'm going to post it again in case you didn't see it. This is his impression of me and doing a Daily Dad.
Hey guys, it's the Daily Dad. It might be Tuesday, I think it's Wednesday, but I don't know. We're doing some pretty fun stuff today, baby. We're mowing the lawn, we're cooking on the grill, and wearing my comfy clothes today, and it's pretty chilly out, kind of a breeze, kind of windy, but we're in the backyard, and you guys know what to do. Boom, conquer day.
I said my own kids cannot do a better impression of me than that. So that's exciting. White Claw, Jameson, double tap. I'm running out of drinks, guys. If anybody wants to deliver drinks onto the porch, that would be great. I don't know what we're gonna do for next week. We might be getting another stimulus. I need White Claw money, guys. I'm kidding. Please support the show. Please. We're trying to buy a shirt. Yeah, like I said, really dope show tonight. Man, I have a comedian friend named Ian McIntosh. He one of the best shows in Pittsburgh. I want to give a shout out to Pgh Media Fave. It's called Shut Up and Say Something Funny, produced by my friends Dave Bracey, Dom Shuck, and Ian is I think the only comedian who has done every single month where you just do crowd work. It's one of the most fun shows in Pittsburgh. You got to check that out. So Ian's just going to come on, hang out for a little bit. Let me bring on Ian McIntosh, everybody. My friend Ian McIntosh. Boom. Ian, what's up, brother?
Yo, what's up, man?
What?
Yo.
What? You
all
right?
I'm in my closet right now.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll explain it later. Hold on. Shout out to your man, Kid Mental. I'm surprised that you got the nephew from Bernie Mac. That's amazing as shit. It's amazing.
Right?
So I didn't mean to roast. I didn't mean to roast it.
Nephew.
I didn't mean to roast DJ. Second, I'm hiding from my girlfriend. All right.
Wait. So like, I thought you were gonna come on, do like, be funny, just talk. What's going on?
Yeah, I need to talk to somebody. Listen, how is you and your wife right now? Y'all good? Y'all good? Yeah. Like y'all good in your quarantine right now?
Yeah, we're okay. Yeah, we actually, it's one of the best times of our life. How about you?
Really? Yeah. No, I'm like in phase 4 of pettiness in a relationship right now. And quarantine. Like this is the worst shit. There's 5 phases. I'm at 4 right now. I think I'm at 5 now. I'm hiding shit. This is crazy. I did too much. I said.
Are you in a closet?
Yes, I'm in the closet. I was just in the shower, and I was and I did the dash. I jumped out of the shower because now I'm on lockdown. She thinks I'm still in the shower. It's still running. I'm in the closet right now. I just want to do the show real quick. I want to hop back in the shower.
Okay.
Listen. Okay. So like phase 1, y'all on phase 1. That's good.
Yeah,
phase
we're
1
okay.
is nice. Y'all got listen. My phase 1 was beautiful. My phase 1 was surprise sex all over the place, man. All over the place. Surprise sex. Surprise head all over the place. Like it was great. Like it was like, you know that one scene in Willy Wonka whenever the badass kids get in trouble and all of a sudden he plays a little flute.
Yes.
Yeah, that's like her giving me head. Surprise. Like it's great. Like it's elegant. It's great. We had a good time. I fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fucked up. I said, listen, I'm a comedian. I say some jokes sometimes. All right.
Yeah, no, I understand.
She knows that. She knows that. I made some jokes. She knows I love her. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is, but you know, salons are closed,
Right.
and you know, the beauticians are. You know, ain't nobody. You can't. You know. So I made a little joke.
Yeah.
A little cute joke. All I said was,
I make
know,
jokes.
oh, wow,
I get it. What did you say?
like
What was it?
I said, oh wow, you got a little lip hack. Look at that. You got a little. It's a little. It's a mustache joke. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like, listen.
In the closet. He'd be in the closet too. He said something like that.
See?
It's an adorable ass joke. It's a little head. Like, it's like. I don't know. It wasn't like, listen, it wasn't a Ron Burgundy mustache. It was like a little Richard mustache. You know what I'm saying? It's a little
good golly, Miss Molly mustache.
Rightfully so. I fucked up. All right. So now she's plotting.
Okay.
Now she's plotting. All right. So like, she cooked me one day, you know what I'm saying? A few weeks later, she didn't say a word, by the way. I thought she was gonna be pissed off. She didn't say nothing.
Yeah.
So I you know, she cooks me one of my favorite dinners: steak, potatoes, and broccoli, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is great. Like, it's gonna make you pregnant. Shit. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be nice.
Yeah.
And I looked down at the dish, and I noticed that she cut off all the tops, all the froze off of the broccoli. She just left the necks.
Wait, so she gave you the stems?
She just gave me the stems, just the necks, just the green ass, hard ass Tootsie Rolls.
Yeah, that's a move. My wife's looking at me. That's a move right there.
That's a move. She didn't even boil them. She just put it in the microwave and just let it all.
I don't even think there's vitamin A in that shit.
That's not even vitamin. It's just a green ass Tootsie Roll. That's what it is. It's a green ass Tootsie Roll. I'm like, fuck, I really fucked up.
Yeah,
fucked up.
Yeah.
So I mean, like, so now I'm on lockdown.
Uh-huh.
I'm just rightfully so. I got caught donating to OnlyFans, and listen.
Wait, your girlfriend? I think your girlfriend's trying to call in the show right now.
What?
I'm not playing. I think she's trying to call in right now.
Fuck.
I'm serious.
What you mean?
Shit. Did you give her the link?
No, I didn't give her the link. How did she get the link?
No, I put it in the comments actually. So
why did you do that?
Do you? I don't. Do you want me? Do you want me to bring her in?
I don't. Why?
I mean, maybe you need to work something out. I'm not
gonna work nothing out.
This is hold on. Bring her in. Okay, I won't even be involved. I'll just.
You don't.
Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Hey, babe.
Hey.
Hey.
And you donating to OnlyFans, but you can't find a job.
Listen. Nobody. It's just like
got potential money for OnlyFans. You only write it. First of all, I don't even know why you went and told these people our business, because it's between me and you. That's the problem that we have now. I'm gonna let you talk.
Listen. It's just like donating to a basketball team in your inner city school. It's not. I should get a tax write-off for it. It's not even that bad. Like,
really?
Shit.
I'm gonna tell you what you want to eat tomorrow. When we wake up in the morning and you want to, matter of fact, when you want to eat tonight, remember that tax write-off in school and all that. You remember that then. That's when you remember that. Okay. When you go to hit a light switch in here or use the water, you remember what you just said.
I hate you, Aaron. I hate you so much.
I don't know what you the one called him. Hi, Aaron. How are you? I bet.
How are you?
Positive. I bet that he ain't had no closet. Look at him, free about the house.
I'm living.
Living. Happy.
I'm in love.
How are your children?
They're wonderful. Thank you.
My goodness.
Hey, I'm sorry that, I'm glad that things could work out. I love you guys.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's gonna work out.
It's not working out.
I hate you, Aaron. I hate you. I'm out. See,
my friends, Ian McIntosh. Samantha Bentley, I love you. You're coming back on the show
I love you as well.
next week. Samantha Bentley. Boom. Guys, Ian McIntosh and my friend Samantha Bentley. So funny. Look at this. Boom. Sam fans. Look at that. Samantha Bentley. You guys, you know, we just want to have tomfoolery. You know what I mean? We just want to have fun. Boom. Hello, Wendy from Adam Chico.
Oh,
Look at that.
Hello.
Jason Clark. Boom. Jason Clark saying hello to the Kleiber fam. Steph. There's Steph. That is the mother of the kid who did the impression, Jason. And thank you, Kathleen. Boom. Conquering it. Thank you. So thank you guys. I know, very funny. It was awkward, Gina. I know. That was a little awkward. Comedy sketches, guys. Bits on bits on bits. Okay. Another fan of Ian. Boom. Ian performs at Arcade Comedy Theater all the time. Very funny. What did I want to say?
Well,
before
we
what?
did also learn that you should never make a joke to a lady about her mustache.
Yeah, no,
I don't think that's funny.
Even if my wife had a gray hair, I'd be like, "Oh, are you gonna be a witch for Halloween?" Or you know what I mean? I don't know what. Okay, I would say something. If I had a nose hair, I would want her to tell me. I'd be like, "Look at this. This is," you know what I mean? It's crazy. You know, let's be honest. I wouldn't point out your mustache. I wouldn't do that. So yeah, I wouldn't do that. Hold on. I'm trying to produce my show here. Boom. We did it. Okay. I think that stays on there. I have no idea. Does this work? That doesn't work. That's stupid. There we go. That works. Guys, I'm going to bring in my next guest, my friend. We did hundreds and hundreds of podcasts together. Hold on. So Ian McIntosh is now homeless. I apologize that I facilitated. Jason Clark, I need you to go pick him up. So I'm bringing in my next guest. We have watched more movies together than my wife. We had over 200 episodes of a podcast, I think. I don't remember. 100, who knows? It was years. He's a funny comedian, has performed with me all the time, a lot. Also, reviews movies all over, Pittsburgh, and I think I'm Tipsy Sean and on Rotten Tomatoes. It's Sean Collier, everybody. Give it up for Sean Collier.
We're drinking on a Friday night just to keep everyone happy, right?
Boom, you got a drink, buddy.
Let's just
I love it, buddy.
Old Italian horror from the 80s. Because I can do what I want now. It's quarantine. It doesn't matter.
Ooh, what are you watching? Zombie?
I did Demons. You ever see Demons? They go into the movie theater, and the movie there's demons in the movie, and then the audience in the theater starts becoming demons. It's great. Did Deep Red last week. Going deep now. Your DVD of Total Recall. I still haven't watched that. I'm gonna get to it.
By the way, Cheyenne's impressed that no blazer, Sean.
I'll tell you that I'm going to let you in. I'm going to let you in on real talk. This particular Hufflepuff shirt, and I have many, but this one didn't fit, and I've been running a lot during quarantine, and today I got up and I got the shirt on. So
I've always told you the blazer. I like when you're just wearing your shirts. The blazer it always makes you look like a lesbian French teacher. That's what it
right. It looks like I know I have to try, but I don't know what that looks like.
Yeah. Looking for a partner, but also content with history books.
Like this is what goes on a Tinder profile, right? That's the
I know. Dude, I wanted to ask you, so Sean reviews movies on WDVE, on Pittsburgh Today Live, and going through, like, you're watching old horror movies, and I was like, well, I've been watching a bunch of crazy stuff, but like, have you run across things that you shouldn't watch?
Oh Oh, I have, and it's nice to get it out because I've been trying to be more positive. Like everything's getting bumped up because of quarantine because people just need some stuff to watch.
Oh,
So
I know.
if normally I'm like, I don't know, now I'm like, sure, go ahead, watch it. That said, we spent a whole week on deep Friday the 13th sequels, okay? And if you pass Friday the 13th Part 4, it gets ugly in a hurry. One, they keep trying to change it and can't even commit. There's one, Jason Takes Manhattan. He doesn't get to Manhattan until the last reel. He's on a cruise ship for the whole time. I don't want Jason on Carnival Cruise. It's called Jason Takes Manhattan. I want him chopping down Times Square Elmo. The next movie is Jason Goes to Hell. That's not an accurate. Jason ends up in hell. Jason ends up at the end of the movie.
I'm going to be honest. I kind of like Jason Goes to Hell.
It's all right because they do the thing where his soul keeps transferring from body to body, and that's
okay.
The
only thing that's not good about it.
Yeah. Well, they said because they thought that the mask was a problem,
right?
That they spent too much time in the iconic Jason mask, so they're like, "Oh, we'll just make this random Dr. Jason for what it's bad." And he looks bored by the end of them. Jason starts looking like he's like, "I'll kill you." I mean, because you showed up. But I was fine.
After Corey Feldman, it's over. Corey is right.
Corey Feldman
Massacre too.
That was supposed to be the thing, right? Like they got Corey when he was a little kid, pre-Goonies.
Right.
And then Corey was going to be the new hero going forward. They bailed after one movie on that plan. You got to bail on you do the first 4. You get the original, which is great. You get the second one where you introduce Jason for real. And then he expands a little bit in 3 and 4 is fun. After that, you're done. Trust me.
The remake is fine. I don't. Also, I'm a fan. We actually podcasted about this. I'm a fan of Freddy vs. Jason. To be honest,
that came out when I was in high school, and I worked at a movie theater. Worked at a movie theater, the former Showcase Cinemas North. I saw Freddy vs. Jason 3 times in the first 24 hours. I was really hyped.
If you want to see Kelly Rowland from Destiny's Child get smashed in a sleep, by the way, one of the best Jason kills of all time. Smashed in a sleeping bag. Boom.
Yeah, banging her off the tree like a baseball bat. Oh, it's great.
Don't watch Friday the 13th past number 4. What else?
No,
Sean?
you're good.
What shouldn't we watch?
You mentioned the podcast, and the podcast, The Former You Can't Handle the Truth, is now the #1 movie in America. It rolls on with Robin Hitchcock and Camila Adams. We're still doing it. We're drawing old #1 movies at random, and sometimes that's great. I'd watch The Fugitive. I'd never seen it. I'd watch Crimson Tide. I loved it. And then last week, we hit that button, and we drew, and we landed on the Twilight Saga, Breaking Dawn, Part 1. Twilight Breaking Dawn, Part 1. Here's what I thought. I thought, you know what? Since I saw these movies, I've seen 50 Shades of Grey, right?
Yeah.
And those were, 50 Shades of Grey was Twilight fan fiction, right? It was this bad Twilight fan fiction. So I thought,
that true?
Oh yeah, 50 Shades of Grey was a lady didn't think there was enough sex in Twilight, which is true. That I'm with her there.
Which is true, because if I know anything about vampires, they fuck.
They like to bone. But so she wrote this Twilight fan fiction and then just changed the names, and that's how 50 Shades happened. I thought because I've been through all of that, maybe Twilight's going to be better now. Maybe what it's like. You know how 8 years ago, we hated George W. Bush, but now we're like, well, he could keep a sentence together. He could function as an adult. I thought that's how I would feel about Twilight after 50 Shades. No, it's worse. It's 50 Shades. People are going to be naked, and they're going to be in pretty places, at least. Twilight, we watched the one where the werewolf boy falls in love with Bella's unborn child. In her
Wait,
Aaron.
So the werewolf, what's his face? Is that what's his face?
Taylor Lautner. Jacob.
Funny story, a movie that I got cut from, one of the 13 things that I've been cut from.
Yeah.
After I was cut, I ended up all night long tossing football with Taylor Lautner.
Nice guy, is he?
Really nice kid. I mean, he's a kid. At this time, it was the Oh, what's the thing they filmed here that I got cut from?
It's called. Was it Abduction? Was that the name of it?
Yes. Yeah, I was supposed to have a scene. I had a scene with Sigourney Weaver. So anyway.
Yeah. Hey, it's fine. It's fine. Look where we are now, right?
I know.
It's fine. No, this movie, he falls in love with her unborn baby because of werewolf things. Aaron, I don't have children. You have children. You tell me, if a little werewolf boy walks up
I
to
will
you
beat his ass, Sean.
and your pregnant wife, yes, on the street, and says, just so you know, I am bonded for life with that baby, you would kill him with the sword and no jury would convict you.
Yeah, no, I would meet him at high noon. Yeah. Okay.
Terrible. Don't go back to the
Third pick. What should we not watch?
Pick. This is the controversy, and then I know you have a special guest coming in who's going to make people feel better after I say this. Don't watch Top Gun. That's not a good movie.
Sean, you probably saw it like a day ago.
Yeah, I mean, it was like 2014 before I got around to Top Gun. But we need to draw a sharper line between it's good and you saw it when it was 16 and you liked it.
I'm going to be honest. I watched it like a year ago, and I'm like, this is absurd.
That movie is never for a minute about anything. They're in training. It's peacetime. There's no enemy. Nothing's. It's a movie about guys fucking around on a ship. That's the whole movie.
Yeah.
If your movie can stop for beach volleyball right in the middle.
No, like if soldiers, if Navy pilots can hang out for beach volleyball, you are not essential at this time.
These stakes are not high enough. And
where were you in Kuwait?
They lean really heavily on the synth cue from Take My Breath Away. Every time that movie slows down, Tom Cruise just looks at the camera and you get that bam, 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 bam. It happens 12 times. That's a bad movie. That's a bad movie.
I want everybody to watch it and let me know how bad it gets. Hey, my friend Ryan, I couldn't agree more about Top Gun. Watched it, hated it. Also, my sister and I, one of our favorite movies was Drop Dead Fred. You watch it now, it is horrible. It's
fine. You're allowed to have liked stuff when you were
misogynistic. It's like sexist. It's like terrible.
You're allowed to have liked stuff when I was 16. I really liked the band Fear Factory. That doesn't mean they're good. That just means it was fun when you were a kid. It's allowed.
I know, right? Hey, my next guest is in. It is our friend who frequents co-hosting Pittsburgh Today Live. It is Celina Pompeani. Guys, say hi to Celina. You're on mute.
Can you hear me now?
Guys, she's a professional.
I'm so happy to be joining you guys.
Thanks for coming in. It's happy hour. You're not drinking, are you?
Cheers.
Yeah, there you go.
Look at that. Boom. Celina, I've never got to co-host PTL with you, but we're kicking them out soon. It's gonna be me, you, and Sean. Ron Smiley, I got a bone to pick. I tried to cut the grass yesterday. It started pouring. I'm telling you what, you son of a bitch, you. Anyway,
Celina,
what?
I pitched this to you. I came up with this too late. You may know, Celina and I are both children of Pittsburgh sports personalities. And for many years...
Wait a second. I never even thought of that.
Yeah. This is okay. For years, the nightly sports call on KDKA was Bob Pompeani and Sean Collier. And Gene has finally been relieved of his duties, probably because everyone could tell how much he hated everything.
But Gene on there, Sean.
I know. What we should have done is we should have waited for April Fool's Day and then just have you in Bob's desk and me in Gene's chair and just started going.
We need it next
Why
year.
didn't we make that?
We have to book this.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like I want to find my dad and it'll end up being Sean Collier.
Every time that Sean is on, like yesterday, Sean was on PTL. Every time my mom texts me and says, at the end, make sure you say hi to Gene. And I was like, I did that already. ready. Every time she's like, don't forget, tell him to say hi to Gene.
I love how your parents are sending messages through live television.
It's like, you can text him yourself. It's fine.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, can you go open your Gmail? So I was intrigued by the other day, Celina. Sean and I have been movie lovers, and we've talked about movies together for years. And when you said you had and we have a weird love for all sorts of weird horror films, and you know what I mean. And you said you have this love for Hallmark films. You're not like some 60-year-old grandmother.
I am inside.
That's what you know what? I'm an old soul too. I'm like a 75-year-old black man. I'm an old man just who loves jazz and history and baseball.
I say it all the time.
So what is it about? Like we always see, like my wife like follows, like Candace Bure.
Oh yes, love her.
These ladies, like she's like, they do all these movies. I kind of like want to get into the chubby dad angle of Hallmark movies.
I feel like, you know what? I think you both would really get into them because even though
Sean, the philosophy teacher, right?
Yeah, we talked about this. David and I said, and he went over what he thinks the plot is for every single movie. And it's pretty much the same. It's always the same plot. It's a happy ending. They wait to kiss until the last 2 minutes.
Christians.
It's never before. But they put me in such a good mood. They make me feel so good. I think I have seen almost every single one.
That's like me and Adam Sandler movies, pretty much.
Well, funny you say that. So I'm a big crier. I'm very emotional at movies that you shouldn't cry at.
Wait, no. What do you cry at? Okay, Sean, have we cried at a movie together before?
No, I keep it together. You know the worst one for me? I cried at that Nicolas Cage World Trade Center movie. I choked up a little bit.
Wow.
I always cried history. Soldiers, like veterans, soldiers. Oh my God! Oh, the old man.
That's normal. I cried at the end of. I saw Big Daddy for the first time last weekend, and I was hysterical.
He got the boy.
Such a happy ending that I couldn't help it.
It was so funny. I was just talking to somebody that I can't remember who I was talking to. I said I'm having Celina on, and they were like, "She is so nice." And I said to my wife, it's our morning thing. We watch our friends on PTL when we eat breakfast now in quarantine. And I'm like, Celina, you are like a really cool teacher in a Nickelodeon show.
Oh, I like that comparison.
Like that. And I've been a teacher on a Nickelodeon show, the fat one. And you're like the nice one who like breeds horses. I don't know.
Well, thank you, Aaron. Well, I think I have bad days all the time, and when I get grumpy, I usually am just pretty quiet. I don't say much. I kind of get silent. But I'm just, even when I do have bad days and I'm not in the best mood, I think because I'm just my personality is so bubbly that you wouldn't see it. Which is a good thing, I guess. But
you also, I understand what you're saying too, because when you're like, we're comedians, you're on air. We always have to sometimes you just need to just sigh and just and not be on, right? Sometimes you just need to cry to a YouTube video.
Yeah. And then you watch a Hallmark movie. Just tell me, if I go to one, what's the Casablanca of the Hallmark genre?
Well, I have to say, and it's not even because I'm like a huge fan of hers. I just like the movie. It came out in 2016, The Dater's Handbook, starring Meghan Markle.
Oh, my wife just says, "Ooh."
It's really a good Hallmark one, and I think it was released a year right before she met Prince Harry, and when she stopped acting. But it's such a good movie, so you need to watch The Dater's
So this movie might have been Prince Harry bored one night watching Hallmark, and he goes, "Who's that lady?"
Oh yeah, I think so. And it was so good that I've seen it elsewhere. It's been in other places, not just Hallmark.
It made the jump off of Hallmark. That's a hard journey to make. To escape the Hallmark corral.
That's hilarious.
But I think that, and there's another one called The Lost Valentine. Betty White's in it, actually.
Hilarious.
It's a great one.
The Lost Valentine. Oh my God. Celina, thank you for now providing at least a couple date nights with me and my wife. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Oh, if you ever need a full list, I can give you like my top 10.
Look, my wife is texting you right now. Look.
It's sad. I need to watch other networks.
It's all right. We'll send you a bunch of horror movies so you can cry and hide in the closet.
I love, you know what? The Texas Chainsaw Massacre has always been one of my top faves.
Oh, we got to talk about that soon.
This is the only person in the world that wants to watch The Dater's Handbook and Texas Chainsaw Massacre. As a double feature.
And you're taken, so sorry, fellas. This is a catch. This is horror movie and Hallmark.
My boyfriend's over here. He's a putting green.
Look at this.
Look, just casually putting.
Honey, look, they don't have kids yet. Look at these assholes.
But Mac has really great taste in movies, and he always wants to watch, like, you know, incredible movies that have been up for awards.
I've never seen Forrest Gump.
Yeah, I saw Forrest Gump for the first time because of Mac.
Oh, wow.
What am I doing? I'm watching too much Hallmark.
No.
Wow.
Follow your heart. That's what Aaron would say. Is follow.
I know. Follow your heart. No, you guys. Look. Oh, guess what? My friend Adam, who is a big Celina fan, we cried watching Great Wall with Matt Damon. Okay,
Oh, no.
Adam, we saw that in the theater together. That is not true, you son of a
Calm
bitch.
down.
This is funny. Ryan, the only difference between Hallmark movies and Lifetime movies is that at least the guy didn't do it in the Hallmark movies.
And in the Lifetime movie, you learn the true meaning of Christmas at the end.
Exactly. I do like Lifetime too. They have some good mysteries on there. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You guys, thank you so much for stopping by. I love you guys. Thank you for making. It's getting late and I'm a little tipsy. I don't know if you noticed.
This was so much fun. I really
Next time we got to talk about horror movies. Celina, thank you so much. Sean Collier, thank you, brother, so much. You guys, thank you.
Let's do it
I
again.
hope to see you both on PTL soon.
Yes.
I know.
Yay, cheers.
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 Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye. Boom. Boom. You guys, that was fun. Boom. That was fun, right?
That was.
All right. I don't want to wait. Run out of time. My next guests are here, my friends. These guys, I came up with these guys. They're two of the comedians that came up to me in my first couple times at the Pittsburgh Improv. I'm really excited for them. They're doing an amazing project they've been working on for a long time. And right now, I don't even know if they know that I have these capabilities, but I'm going to show their trailer right now for their new show, Light Up and Laugh by Terry Jones and T-Robe. Boom. That is the new show, Light Up and Laugh by my friends. I'm bringing them in. Terry Jones, T-Robe. What's up, fellas?
What's up, man? That was pretty hot.
Yeah, look at this. This is what I've learned in 10 weeks. Look at this.
Robe look crusty, dog. I'm gonna have to.
Hey, man, hey, worry about yourself, man. You look crusty.
Boy, I look moisturized.
Why did your blonde hair grow out? I want to know that.
Oh, I got new hair. It's a new color. You see that red, boy?
Oh, you got red? Hey man, this is my corona look.
I love it. I got a shaver. My wife won't let me kiss her, so so you know I'm crisp.
Robe, you look like you got a good 16 bars in you.
I might got 12. I'm getting old. I might got 12, bro.
T-Robe looks like he's on 106 in Park, E40 now.
Drink a 40. Then drink a 40 now.
Guys, so I talked to T-Robe, or I talked to Terry a couple weeks ago. Sorry, it's late in the show. I'm tipsy. So.
Well, not even only that, because back in the day, Terry Jones, when he was a thug, he used to be T Jones.
Yeah.
And then T Jones and T-Robe. Then when he got on, he got like his first gig at the Improv. He started hosting. He was like, "I'm Terry Jones." It was the weirdest thing ever. I was like, dude, his number on my phone is still T Jones. I promise you. Look,
that's a true story. That's a true
story, and I'm mad about it because look, I talked to Terry today 3 times, and that tells you what does I say right there? You can't even see it. T Jones. T Jones.
That's funny.
And because the thing is this, what they say when a black man starts making money, he gets a little bit particular. I'm tired of Terry. He's a vegan. I'm sick of this shit. I can't take it no more. I want listen, and he got a picture of a tiger on his face. I mean, what is that? What are you doing? I'm tired of you.
The Tiger King, brother. Listen, let me tell you how disrespectful Robe is. So he messages me knowing I'm vegan. He goes, "Yo, I got you a meatless meat plate, right?" So I'm excited for a cookout. Like, oh, he got me like Beyond Burger. Man, he gonna text me like, "Yeah, he got bologna, steak, turkey, all that meat. Screw you."
I will say,
if you know T-Robe, I don't say screw you. I don't say that.
No, you can swear. This is
I was like, man, fuck that shit. I'm tired of your shit, Terry.
That's so mean.
I don't eat meat. I'm like, you was raised on meat.
I will say, T-Robe, to this day, I've been to a couple cookouts at T-Robe's house. To this day, every time we eat goddamn macaroni and cheese, my kids got to bring up your fucking mac and cheese. They're like, you guys remember T-Robe's mac and cheese? You remember T-Robe's mac and cheese?
Listen, I remember I made the mac and cheese in front of Kleiber. Normally, people don't get to see what I put in my mac and cheese.
Oh, yeah. I was like this.
He was like, you got to be kidding me. And I put more cheese. He's like, oh, my God.
I said, no, he goes, here's cheese number 7. I was like, what? I was like, I didn't even know they had 7 cheeses.
Yes. Look, I gave him like half the tray to take home. He said, bro, my kid's been eating mac and cheese for like 3 days. Thank you. My mac and cheese is my claim to fame. At all my pool parties and all my dinner parties, mac and cheese is like the staple.
Adam said that's strained up. Did you see that?
I mean, if you eat enough mac and cheese, you will be strained up in one way or the other.
Look, our friend Sean O'Donnell wants to say hello. Boom.
Hey, Sean O'Donnell,
the man.
Super comedy fan Corey. He needs a good Virgil story from Terry.
Oh God.
Said Corey said you gotta get Virgil on Light Up and Laugh.
Yo, that was hilarious. So you know the story, I got cussed out by Virgil at Comic-Con.
Yeah, I heard about that.
What did you try to get him to sign?
Nothing. I asked for an interview at the time when I used to be on a podcast, and I asked him and Billy D. Williams for an interview. And they didn't even have Virgil with the celebrities. They had Virgil in between old He-Man and the Barbie doll. Like that's how disrespectful he was. So he got mad at me for it.
Terry, before you continue, can I just tell you this?
Yeah.
Because I want you to tell this story. Last week, I talked to somebody and they said that these 2 comedians were hosting a live stream with Virgil selling his shit out of his garage.
Yes, that's real. That's real. Because he's broke. He ain't got money. So he was lying to me, telling me, he's like, I got 6 figures. You ever make 6 figures? And then he came around the table and started pointing in my chest. I got it on video.
Wait. But 6 figures ain't no money? What is he talking about?
I've never made that. So.
I don't know. He was like,
Kleiber, don't lie. Stop that, Kleiber.
What are we talking about?
Look at Kleiber's face. He's like, are you drinking a Truly?
This is a White Claw.
That's a White Claw, man.
Hey, this quarantine, I haven't been around no black people. I turned white as shit all of a sudden.
He done turned into
I'm seeing, man. They used to drink Hennessy and Jack and Coke and.
His name is Aaron Kleiber now.
Hey, Aaron Kleiber now.
Aaron Kleiber.
Don't take punches off my black card, please.
Hey, yo, you no longer can DJ in the phase.
Look at this. Look, I sell a Wu-Tang inspired T-shirt, fellas.
You can no longer go down that alley in Homestead for the haunted house.
They ain't gonna let me in a Capri Pizza after midnight now.
Yo, Kleiber's the most confused right now, yo. He looked like he could walk into a crack house and ask to speak to a manager.
I demand the manager.
I'm pouring more.
When's the last time, Kleiber? When's the last time you had a haircut?
Oh shit! Look, this is all laid down. Look at it. Look at this. Look at this white guy haircut. Look at this.
Hey, Kleiber, you have any gray hair yet?
No, not really. Look at this. I look like a goddamn oil tycoon. Look at this.
You do. One from the 40s, bro.
You like you're from Children of the Corn.
I know. You know, it's probably a happy hour show where we're all drinking is probably not a good idea, a time to like talk about what you want to promote. We won't remember.
I hit something and you guys are gone.
No, I wanted to ask you guys. So I played the trailer for Light Up and Laugh. You guys, I know you guys been filming this for a while. You know, you're trying to make it happen. It's finally out. Your first episode came out tonight.
Hey,
so
hi.
Erin's going to hang out with you. She's upstairs asleep though. They're in bed.
Yeah, my kids are sleeping, T.
Yeah, well, my kid's half black, so you know sometimes
T-Robe don't play games.
No, the thing is, you got one little kid at home. That's what it is. She's the queen.
Yeah, she runs everything. I'm staying up and I'm eating candy and I'm gonna have a popsicle and a banana split.
She goes, "You guys are up. The fuck you doing up?" I know. Tell me about Light Up and Laugh. Like, tell me that process because you guys been trying to put it out.
Go ahead, Terry.
So originally I had wrote the idea for another person and it never happened. And I was sitting on it for like a few years. And then I go to Robe one day, I just give him a call. And I remember on my balcony smoking a cigar and going, yo, we need to make this cigar show and do it where we interview different celebrities, comedians, etc.
Right.
And then we went through like 4 different names, and Light Up and Laugh was the one that nobody had. It stood out, and it was perfect. And Robe was like, yeah, let's do it. And we just started working together. Me and his chemistry are so dope. I mean, we've been damn near like family for, you know, so many years. He's a big brother. So for him to agree to be on, and there's not that many outlets for multiple black comedians, especially in like Pittsburgh, to work together on a project. I mean, shout out to Drinking Partners. They have their lane and it's beautiful. But there isn't that many black comics coming together.
Right.
So I was like, well, why don't we come out with a project that is us black comics coming together and making something happen on a large level to show people, yo, it's not about, you know, black comics can't do this or we can't do that, or we have to rely on this specific booker and these specific people. We could take matters into our own hands and produce it. And I'm excited about it. I'm happy with the project.
It looks dope. I'm telling you, when I put that trailer up, that hits. It's good. It
smacks, man.
Excited about the conversations, and I know, and you guys, like, I know you guys for years, over a decade. You know, you guys, you know, I like doing my podcast like you guys talk too. Like, you're real. You just, you know, you get to sit there and talk to Jerome Bettis and Billy Gardell just like you're sitting there with your friend. You know what I mean? I know that about you. That's exciting.
The thing for me with it was always basically like, you know, Terry and I, like, whenever I'm writing, because I've headlined the Pittsburgh Improv a few times, and when I do it, I always try to have a new set. So when you have a new set, sometimes you get stuck. I don't know about you, Kleiber. I know about you, Terry. Like neither one of you have ever hit me up, but I've been doing comedy for in March. It was 19 years.
Mm-hmm.
I'm at the point now where I'm getting stuck and I'm having hard times, like coming up with a whole new hour or whatever. So Terry is one of the guys. He's the only guy actually that I call and say, "Hey, I'm gonna run these things past you." Now, helping someone write or saying, "Hey, I have this. What do you think?" Right. And then he does that for me, man. That's like my guy. And then when he called and said, "Hey, do you want to do this show, Light Up and Laugh?" Well, I mean, we came up with the name together. We did a comedy spinoff. Kleiber, you headlined one of my shows at Burn. Mm-hmm. It's called Light Up and Light Up and Light. And actually, it was getting ready to come back until COVID happened.
Right.
So the thing was, when he called and said, "Hey, what do you think about this?" I immediately was on board because you know Terry Jones, man. You know, I was down with him. I was down with him down in Deja Vu when he was kicking soap up.
I remember that.
Remember that joke?
Yeah.
Kicking soap up.
I think you know what though. I want to compliment you guys is that you guys have always been on the look. We're friends because we're all hustlers.
Yeah.
And you guys, I've always seen like, hey, I got to keep up with these guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so it's no surprise you guys put up something dope like this. I'm excited for you guys. Thank you for putting something dope out.
Yeah, man.
Now it's perfect.
Hey, but you know what? Though? I wish it could have been out a little bit earlier, but we had like a little bit of editing issues or whatever. But it came out. It came out perfect to me. It's one of those things that I'm proud of, and I'm proud to be a part of. If you guys are out there watching, Light Up and Laugh on YouTube, subscribe to it. My uncle, he's older. My uncle, I know he's watching right now because I shared this on Facebook. You gotta go to YouTube and get your own account, Unc, and you gotta click the word subscribe. Click the word subscribe, and then you'll be a part of it. He like, man, I'm on there, man. They won't let me like it. I'm like, man, put your email in and then make a password. I know my uncle from Detroit. His name is Rayford. Hey, Uncle Ray.
Uncle Ray.
Uncle Ray from Detroit, so he don't care about nothing.
Yep.
But I tell him to subscribe. He's like, what you mean subscribe?
I got to log on to the goddamn internet.
No. He's like, how much it cost me? How much it's gonna cost me? I said, it's free, Uncle Ray. It's free.
You better get all the money.
Right.
Daddy.
I know.
Yeah.
That's Aaron Kleiber. Remember Aaron? He was at our house with his daughter.
My kids are in love with your dad's macaroni and cheese.
Yep. Say hi. Listen, but a bunch of people are watching this, so
Come on.
Yeah, my daughter. She's like, my daughter. Every time I wear $1, I'm up to $28. My wife is at $115.
I love. I always say, like, we were saying she's up because she's an only child, but she's not. You tell one of the funniest jokes ever is that you have a son in his 20s, and your joke is you waited to pay one off before you had another one.
Listen, that's the quickest one-liner ever.
It's perfect.
My son's 23, my daughter's 7.
That's so funny.
Child support's ridiculous. I had to pay one off before I can have another. That's how it goes.
Oh, too funny, man. I love that bit, bro.
Yeah, man. But it's the truth, though, man. I'm gonna tell you, man. Like, I remember when I was paying my son. I don't want to say this. When I was paying my son off. When I was paying for my son, because me and the mother weren't together, whatever. It was one of those things like it was so grueling with child support, and I remember like every month being so mad about it. Like it was the absolute worst thing ever to me. It was grueling
because it's one of those things that you want to decide. Like
man,
you
bro,
like,
but they were like,
me? Don't tell me.
Can you imagine like being in this crisis right now, getting a stimulus check, and Simmons being like, "Nope, your baby mama." Your baby mama got that.
I got my money. I got my money, but child support was like, "Hey, don't forget about us. We watching you, bro."
That's
right,
watching you. Right. Yeah, it was one of those things. I remember hashtagging his senior year. Every month I would post, and I would like hashtag, 233 days until child support's over. I'd hashtag that. And I remember one time I was on DVE because I had a show at the Improv, and my baby mama heard the show. which she's black. You know, I was dating black girls back then, but she's black, and she was she's like, I heard the show. You shouldn't be saying that shit. I was like, you know what?
It's
I really mean it. I'm so tired of paying for him.
Hilarious.
Yo,
you guys.
Now that he's 23. Now he's 23. I'm like, dude, you gotta go Uber, DoorDash, something. I don't care what you do. I'm just done, bro.
You gotta go DoorDash.
He graduated DoorDash. He graduated college. You better do something.
I know, right?
That's funny.
Fellas, I love you. Thank you for being here. I'm excited for your new show. Can you tell everybody next week's episode who's going to be on next week? Can you tell people that?
Yes. Craig Shoemaker.
Nice. Nice.
OG. So it's going to be great. Episode 1 is up on Facebook. Like us on Facebook. Light Up and Laugh with Mike Logan and Terry Cousin. They both talk about how they played in the Super Bowl. They're hilarious. We talk about sports, hanging out. They roast Robe a bunch of times.
Look at him. He's sick.
It's so funny, yo.
See, that's the thing when you have your friends. When you have your friends on your you have your friends on your podcast or your web series, and they know me personally. They come to my house, like, so they always got something to say. That's it. So there's a new rule for season 2. We're only having white guests. No more Negroes, because I'm tired of this shit.
Too much shit talking.
Hey, that's so funny.
White guests, and if you're related to Terry Jones, you can't come on. You got this one cousin. You got this one cousin. I don't know what the hell his name is.
We can't get Gucci Mane then.
I forget his name. What's his name? What's your cousin's name on Facebook or Instagram? Try to roast me. He said I had a pencil mustache. But first of all, his name is Bumper.
Yeah, Bumper. He looked like Carl Weathers.
Look at T-Robe trying to remember names. T-Robe, why are you trying to remember jersey numbers like you young?
Listen, I'm old, man. I'm old now. It's over. It's over. And
Kleiber, point to people now like, you wish I wasn't 20. Do you wish I was 22?
Hey, watch out there now. Watch out.
Yeah. That's so funny. Hey, real quick question before you leave. Corey wants to know what's your go-to cigar?
I like Liga Privada number 9. That's now my go-to. Liga Privada number 9. Terry?
Mine is the Monte Cristo number 2. I'm obsessed with Monte Cristo. Anyone knows me. If I could get a Cuban, I do. Or God of Fire is probably the best cigar I've ever had, but it costs like $25 to $30. And it's a really smooth cigar. It has like a little spice in the middle. It changes like flavor as you go. But God of Fire, they only make like 300,000 in the world. So if you get a case of these, like Rocky Patel Burn, who helped sponsor us, Rocky Patel Burn, they actually have them there. So I get Gods of Fire whenever I get that little extra money, get that headline, that one nighter real quick. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get a God of Fire.
I gotta smoke cigars with you. All I know is Swisher Sweets. I have no.
Here's the deal. I didn't know Terry was gonna dig into it like that. But if you really want to get interesting, right? So when this first started, this is like 2.5 years ago, I was smoking like these sugar tips, right? And Terry and Winters would make fun of me. Winters, the old GM at the Improv. So here's the deal. I went to Honduras and made my own cigar.
Yes.
That's right.
Now that's my favorite cigar. The T-Robe special.
T-Robe.
Terry, did you see what he did right there?
I had to shit on him. I did kind of shit on it.
When I flew to South America and made my own shit.
$100 stick. That's $100 stick.
Which, by the way, that's another thing that we are working on together.
Yes, we are.
Along with Light Up and Laugh is a cigar brand. So
a cigar brand.
You have to.
Yeah, so we'll keep everyone posted on that. Like I said, episode 1's up now on Facebook, YouTube. Right now, the quarantine has caused issue with processing videos.
Yeah.
So now, instead of it being like the average 300 videos, now it's like 2,000 videos a day that are uploaded. So the processing was taking a little longer, but they're up. And subscribe, like the page, and then we'll keep you posted. This week, Mike Logan, Terry Cousin. Next week, Craig Shoemaker. Then we got Bettis. Then we got I mean, it's a great
Khalil Kain.
Khalil Kain. Bro,
Listen, Khalil Kain's a
Khalil
big
Kain.
one from the movie Juice with
Juice,
Tupac
yes.
and Omar Epps.
Yep.
Khalil Kain is a big one, man. That's my homeboy from New York. Shout out to Khalil Kain.
He was also in For Colored Girls. For Colored Girls
Yes,
and
yes.
the show Girlfriends.
Yes.
On there. So yeah, man. It was dope.
I love it. Fellas, thank you so much. It's good to see you always. It's always good to laugh and cut up. I need this.
My man.
Thank you, fellas. I appreciate
you.
you.
Clever, man. Let's break the laws, man. Come over next week or something. Let's write some jokes and wear a mask. All right, you
wear a mask, have a cookout, and write jokes. Okay.
Right. I don't know how you're gonna eat. I don't know how you're gonna eat. This is gonna be strained up, but whatever. Grown dad business, baby.
Right. All right, fellas.
All right, man.
Thank you.
Be easy.
I love it. Oh my gosh. I just love laughing with my friends. Because sitting and laughing with comedians. I'm a little tipsy. It's after 10 o'clock. The show's running late. Whatever. We had a lot of guests. Deal with it, guys. We had a good time, right? I got to finish my JMO. You guys, thanks for hanging out and talking. Hey, we're still going to play the world's worst comment game. Yay. We're still going to do it. I still want to send you guys some mail. So, I just want to thank all my guests. First of all, thank you so much, Kid Mental. Thank you so much, Ian McIntosh, Samantha Bentley for stopping by. Hilarious. Sean Collier, Celina Pompeani, my boys Terry Jones and T-Robe. I look forward to every Friday laughing with my comedian friends. It's such a good time. Okay. So in honor of Celina Pompeani coming on tonight, the world's worst comment game is basically where I give you an occupation. It's an improv game called World's Worst, where basically I'm going to give you the world's worst co-host. Celina Pompeani co-hosts Pittsburgh Today Live a bunch. And so if you guys comment the world's worst co-host, what the world's worst co-host would say. So you guys comment. I know the Conways really want to win. What would the world's worst co-host say in any situation? For instance, the world's worst co-host, it's hard to improvise when you had a couple glasses of Jameson. That's not true. Cheers. Ding. World's worst co-host. You're not as good as my last one. Boom. World's worst co-host. World's worst co-host. Here we go. Do we have to read everything on that teleprompter? Boom. World's worst co-host. You got one?
No.
I
can't think that fast.
World's worst co-host. I should have wore pants today. It's chilly in here. World's worst co-host, guys. Everybody is strained up right now in honor of T-Robe. Boom. World's worst co-host. You got nothing, guys. You got nothing. World's worst co-host. Maybe it wasn't good, hun. Was that a good one? It wasn't good. World's worst co-host. Should I change it? I don't know. If you guys comment world's worst co-host, I'm gonna still pick a winner. I'll hit you up. It's in the comments. I can see it. It's in the comments. You guys, thank you so much for hanging out tonight. Like I said, thank you to all my guests. Thank you to my supporters and sponsors. I mean, I just want to give shout outs, Ink Division, Mary Mac, Bakehouse, and Lucha Street Tacos. Thank you guys so much. Thanks for hanging out every Friday night. This is it. I love just, hanging out with my friends. Wasn't this last week's?
It was.
It was?
It was.
Wait, what? It was? Son of a bitch. What? I blew it, guys. All right, everybody watching gets mail. Should we do that? No, we cannot do that. Not everybody.
A lot of stamps.
What did I do? I ruined it. Okay, you know what?
Pick a new one. Can you pick a new one? Are you still watching?
World's worst co-host. Are you still watching? There's 8. No, nobody cares anymore. No. Okay. So here we go. So what's the new one? If you suggest a thanks Pam for the update. Oh, Thanks, Pam, for the update. Yeah, thanks. This is the world's worst host. This is the world's worst live stream host. That's what's happening right now, guys. Boom. That's what it is. World's worst co-host reads last week's contest. Jason Holiday is the winner. That's so funny. I know world's worst movie critic. You know what? At this point, I blew it, and I feel like Jason Holiday won. Look at this world's worst Friday the 13th title. Do you have the world's worst Friday the 13th? Jason's still a boy. Friday the 13th, part 15. His mom is back. Friday the 13th, part 2, Electric Boogaloo, where just Jason and his mom just break dance. Guys, I'm tipsy, okay? We need to go. You know what? I'm going to send you guys mail anyway. I'm going to hit you up. You guys are the best. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. If you guys enjoyed the show, in the links, you can donate, support live comedy from home. You know what, Kathleen? I win. I win because I blew it. That's what it is. I screwed up. I did. But you know what? I literally Friday the 13th person Big Mama's. I think Corey made me laugh so hard. You guys, another great Friday night. Thank you so much, guys. Thanks for hanging out. We're out of here. We're tipsy. We still have to unload the dishwasher. We have chores we have to do. Yeah. We have to check on the kids. You guys, thanks so much for hanging out. If you want to hear more of me bantering, my podcast, Grown Dad Business, this week, my episode with Brad Williams. Go check out Terry Jones, T-Robe Show, Light Up and Laugh. We did it. We did it. We had a good time. Another great Friday night.
Boom.
Boom. Boom. We did it. Friday 13th, quarantine, strained up. That's it. They might have won. Friday 13th. I don't know. Jason won too. I don't know what's happening. I don't know who won. You, honey, you won. Okay.
I think we all won because we have funny viewers too.
We have funny viewers. We have funny guests. Great show. Amanda, thank you so much. You guys, you're the best.